In this video, I'm going to be looking at the idea of calculating the comparison rate. Alright, so what will happen is banks will advertise a rate of interest that you will look at there. And so what happens is that's not necessarily the real rate of interest they're charging you, because they put fees and other things onto it. So the comparison rate is based on the standard loan over a period of time. So in this case, it's $150,000 over 25 years. So it must include the advertised interest rate and a certainly once only fee. So that might be an establishment fee, or they might have to do a valuation of your property or whatever. And then the other regular charges like a monthly service fee. So when they do that, banks will advertise their rate, say maybe 7%. And then the comparison rate's really 7.22% based on the information, all the other fees that they calculate. All right, so let's just go through this example. Let's say the loan's $150,000. We want to work out how much we have to pay every month over the 25 years. So this is what it works out if you use your calculator or you use this formula here. So it's telling us we pay $1,060.17 per month for 12 months a year for 25 years. So over the total cost of the loan, we're actually paying $318,051. All right, so the original loan is $150,000, so therefore we're paying back a total of $168,051 worth of interest. All right, so that's our interest that we're paying. Come over here, we've got our loan costs. Now we have fees every month of $15 every month, and that's over 25 years at 12 payments per year. So that's going to be $4,500, and we had to pay a $700 establishment fee to the bank. So over the total loan, we've paid $5,200 worth of fees. So the total amount of the loan cost is going to be simply our interest, which is $168,000, plus our $5,200 is $173,000 and $251. So our true comparison rate is in fact the total cost times by our interest rate divided by the amount of interest. Okay, so when we do that calculation, we get 7.072, which is really going to give us 0.722%. All right, so that's the process that we have to go through in order to work out our comparison rate. All right, so that's how the banks legally have to tell you what your interest rate is, that they're saying what it is, and then they also have to tell you what your comparison rate is based on the fees on that loan. All right, so that's actually a useful thing. So this is slightly different, working out our effective interest rate. This is actually calculating our comparison rate based on all the fees that get added onto the account. All right, hopefully this example makes sense. Okay, you've got your notes there, so you need to go through that process and work that out for yourself at some stage.